Hi, welcome back to my video of Let's Play Planet Coaster Beta. I am currently going to now show you my park. I've been working on it over the weekend, playing about with the features in challenge mode. The trouble with challenge mode I found is it's just too easy, to be honest. Once you've built a couple of coasters you end up rolling in money and there's actually no real challenge to it, unfortunately. I think it's probably a bit too late for them to fix that, but hopefully they'll add things into the game that might make it a bit more challenging, like maybe disasters or maybe, I don't know, hooligans vandalising the park. Anything to increase the costs and have random things happen that potentially could wreck the game for you. But here we go, let's load in my park. I'll call it Action Park. See what I've been up to in challenge mode. This is the latest beta, by the way. They've added a few more rides since I started playing it, so first time I load it, so who knows how it's going to turn out. It's taken a long while to load, but then I've been working quite extensively on it. I've just had a load of achievements pop up. Alright, let's go over to my park entrance, which is here. Oh, we've got some help up here. This is new. Help. I'm going to turn that off temporarily. And let's have a look. Right, so here's my park entrance. So when I started with this park, I literally... Oh, crumbs. I've got achievements left, right and centre popping up where my head is. There, look. Never mind. Right, when I started my park, what's going on? Where is everybody? Eek. What's happened to the game? Why is the park... I've got no guests at all. Oh my goodness. The park is open. Okay, fine. I'm going to assume that's a side effect of the latest beta patch. So when I first of all opened the park, I put together a really basic, like I dropped a teacup ride over there. I dropped a ride here. And there was one or two other rides I've moved away and moved around. I put some toilets here under Bozak and some shops and stuff. But it was a basic, let's just build up the park in the most basic form. I had a different roller coaster initially, but it weren't making much money. So I changed it for this one, which makes loads of money. You can actually go on it. I think maybe the game is paused. Hang on. Nope, the game is not paused. So if I put this into there and then put it into ride camera. Hopefully, train 2, that's the one. So we could go on the rides, you can see. Sometimes I find sitting like on a different car is more fun. You get to see where the coaster's going. So my initial park really was very basic, not much scenery in it, not much going on, just you know, just rides essentially, just to make money. Because in challenge mode, when you start, you have really little money to use or play with. So I built this little roller coaster, made lots of money. I should just go back to the station now. Cool. Here come all the guests, they're coming in now. Flooding into the park. And then I built a log flume, and the log flume is over here. You can't really see, I've buried it underground, the entrance. Oh crumbs, is that roller coaster still in test mode? It probably is, isn't it? Let's just turn it on so I guess use it. There we go. And again, I sort of knocked together the log flume, didn't really bother theming it. It was just a case of getting the ride up and running more than actually worrying about too much about theming. Once I'd done that, I got the log flume, got the roller coaster, so I started getting much more money in. So then I started thinking about theming. So we'll go down here and we're going into the Caribbean area. So the guests walk through this building here. The path sort of goes around like that and into the Caribbean area. And here is the Caribbean street area. I don't seem to be getting any lower for some reason, so we'll just look on the street. This looks really good at night. I can set the time to night time, like that. And you get a nice sort of orange glow of Caribbean lights and buildings. Most of these are buildings, some are shops, some are just building some models like that. It looks really good. Oh, these buildings came off the Steam Workshop. I'll quickly run through how to do that later because it's so simple. And then over here we have a minecart ride which constantly breaks down. Let me just turn the lighting back off and we can go on this ride. I'm going to put it in test mode, get the ride camera, maybe pick the car that's going to go up the hill, get in, maybe get back a car. So there are the test dummies in front because when you're in test mode there's test dummies. So this is a minecart runaway train type ride. Doesn't seem very quick. Oh wait. Okay, it's much better. Again, the game looks beautiful. You can see the shadows of the ride. It just looks so nice. It's got some basic theming in here. Something I added to this ride when I was playing with was triggers. So after it does this section, go into a tunnel with doors that will open and shut as the train arrives. Just going to come round to the tunnel now. Once it gets there. So here is the train going into the tunnel, and you'll see there's doors in front that open as it arrives. Fires off some fiery effects as you go over, and then it turns the fire off and the doors open as you leave, hopefully. There we go. I thought the train was going to hit it, but it didn't. And then it just goes round, it goes through a lift hill and back to the station. Cool. I'll get off this ride now, put the ride on so people will ride it. So then I thought, let's really get down to theming. I'll do a Haunted Mansion ride. Now the Haunted Mansion ride I ended up with, I actually downloaded from the Steam Workshop. Again, I'll go through that in a minute, but here is the entrance to the Haunted Mansion ride. And it looks fantastic. Downloaded that and applied it. You go in, it's spooky woods with smoke effects and the Witch's Castle, and it even has ambient noises around the park as you walk around here. And it goes up to this like ghost train ride or haunted mansion on the hill. Somehow I've locked my camera onto the ground. Let me just back that up a bit. There we go. So there's this horror mansion on the hill. And if I just put it in test mode, we can have a quick ride round on it, hopefully. Click the buttons in time. So yeah, ghost train style ride. You see, you go in. Now this ride, by the way, was done by someone else entirely. I just downloaded it onto Steam Workshop, plopped it in place, saved me loads of hassle, loads of time, and that's the great thing about this game. It's so easy to do. I'm going to show you how to do that shortly, but as you can see, I thought you could enjoy this chap's ride. I'll see if I can find the name of the person who made it in case you want to drop it into your own park. So I themed it all up. I added a few extra trees. Oh, somehow I lost my seat. Added a few extra trees and things, but it's got triggers as well that the tree sets on fire as it goes past. That's really cool. And it comes round and back into the station. But this has got a queue line stat of 100%, which means to say it's a really, really good queue line, and it makes a fortune. Oh, I have another achievement. Steam achievements have obviously been turned on since the last time I played. Okay, so let's talk about Steam Workshop. Under my blueprints, you can see various buildings, and all these buildings down here that I built, I didn't actually put these together myself, I just downloaded them from Steam Workshop. And you can see there's loads here that I've already got from Steam Workshop. The entrance to the haunted house, that's in Steam Workshop here. I can actually search for it. I think it starts XM. There it is. XM Spooky Blackgate Entrance. If I click it, I get another one to place if I want to place another one anywhere. So that's cool. If you fancy, if you need to get anything, let's say for instance I want to, I don't know, get some more theming for this ride over here, so it's something a bit sparse. I could use, you know, scenery and build it myself. I could use building and build it myself. Or I can go to my blueprints and there might not be anything there suitable. So what I could do is Alt Tab When you're in there, click workshop, top right corner of the screen there. And then when you're in the workshop, you can find something to suitable. So I don't know, it's a minecart ride. Let's try type in mine and see what I get. So we got mystery mine, mine ride, mighty mine. So these are all various rides, but I'm actually more interested in scenery. So maybe a small building. Let's see if anyone's got anything under mine. Mine entrance, Caribbean theme, small building. I already got that one actually. If we go here, look, the entrance to the mine ride is here, and the guests all walk through this awesome building. I'm losing control of the camera, there we go. So they all walk through that small building, come out there, and a massive queue line for the mine ride. Let's just go back to Steam Workshop, Shift Tab. I don't know what to look for. Mine. Let's try scenery. See if there's anything under scenery. No? Okay. Let's search everything with mine. A lot of these people have made lots of indoor rides. Western Mine Building. There we go. Let's click that. That looks cool. So I'd like to get that in my game. Oh, I've already subscribed to it. It's already there. Let's see what else we got. Wow, there's a load of rides. Oh, this looks cool. Look at this. Millennium Falcon. I might just grab that instead. We'll ignore the mine ride. So there's a Millennium Falcon. It's not in my game currently. It looks really cool. I like that model. I click subscribe. Notice I haven't quit the game. I'm going to go back to the game, and then hopefully in here it will download and appear. It might be a bit tricky to find it. FAL, there it is. No, that is so easy to do. So I could dump the Millennium Falcon somewhere. You know, I've got a bit of a sci-fi theme going on this side of the park. I could pop it in somewhere. Maybe. Ooh. Trying to fit it. It's a massive building. I think where I was looking originally was. No. Obstructed. There we go. And that was that easy to put some scenery into my theme park. I mean, I struggled a bit because there was a lot of stuff already here, but I've got the Millennium Falcon now directly underneath this roller coaster. The guests are flooding in. They're going up. They love this ride. They absolutely love this ride. Shame it only handles 6 or 7 people at once. Wow. The number of guests in this game is insane. Teacups ride, filling up. I suppose people are now on the log flume. Yeah, look. Going up on the log flume, log asleep. So that's as far as I've got in the beta. I've been throwing down some rides, essentially, throwing down shops. The worst thing that's really happened in the game for me is people quitting. It just means you reopen the shop and you still have to retrain staff. They do complain a lot about sick in the park, but I don't really see any. No, you've got a janitor there walking around. But as I say, the problem with challenge mode is there's no real challenge. 58k I've got. It's not like I can't afford to research anything. I can. So go to research. In fact, a couple of things already researched. So Forge and the Carousel in the Sky. And this is almost done as well. Titan versions. I'll wait for it to finish. Maybe kick off a couple more research projects. In fact, let's do it now. Oh no, let's finish. Reveal research. Power coaster. So we'll get another coaster on the go. Back to the 80s. I can afford maximum research speed, money. research a family ride. I'll research, I don't know, a thrill ride. 1,500 a month. So yeah, what else have we got? I'm making money hand over fist. I've got 2 campaigns going for advertising. I think they've changed these pictures slightly. They don't look the same. I've added an extra character or 2. That's cool. We've got a couple of entertainers. This entertainer here isn't particularly happy. My job is pretty average. Generally, if you train them, and then you increase their salary up, which you can't really see because my face is in the way. Oops. Try not to move the whole game window. Move my face down. There we go. I could have just moved that. Oh, you can't move the window. Okay, I'll just increase his salary up to 250. There we go. That should cheer him up. Let's have a look at the other staff. My janitors seem relatively happy, including Craig David there. He's about to quit. Let's go to find out where he is. This window's in the way. Oh, he's probably working there. That place never seems to stay open. And mechanics. I've only got 1 mechanic, Morgan Welsh. I thought I bought 2, so one of my mechanics has quit. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's hire a new mechanic and drop him in the park. There we go. So what else can you do? You can zone your car, so you can zone your staff. Zoning is a bit hit or miss in my eyes. I don't know if it's better or worse, but you can carry it with roster, and then you sort of click on attractions. So if I wanted a guy to walk between there and there, is it control click maybe? I'm not too sure, maybe it's just drag. Alright, wow. Alright, let's call this roster Haunted House. Save it. And then I can go to Park. Hello, Park. Ooh. Is this not going to work? Oh, that was slow. Hire new staff. Have we got anyone suitable for Haunted House? Oh, he'll do. We'll get the Tiki guy in. Drop him down and set him to the Haunted House zone, and he will just hang in this area and won't leave it, entertaining guests. Cool. And the roller coaster's got loads of people on, loads of people needs more money. I'm making money hand over fist. And yeah, that's Planet Coaster. It's a really good game. Apparently they've extended the size of the map so you can actually build even further out. It does look a little small at the moment. Maybe it's because I loaded my map in. Maybe a new map will be bigger, so let's see. I'm going to save the park. Go back to the main menu. Go play. I'll say sandbox. Tropical will do. Sandbox park, that'll do. So I say challenge mode has a bit of an issue in my eyes that nothing really bad happens. So once you've got a couple of coasters built, you are pretty golden in terms of survivability at that point. So the park appears to start over here. I wonder if I can actually build over here. No. Oh, like proper. Oh no, look, it's here. Here's the boundary. Oh, that makes the path thicker. I want to make it longer. So the park size now is pretty impressive. You're going to be building quite large parks in this game. Some people complained it was a bit SimCity-like in terms of a really small area to build, but I don't know, it looks pretty decent to me. Pretty much that corner there. Right over there's the entrance. Wow. Cool. Well, I had a run through Planet Coaster. As I say, and I keep saying it really, the challenge mode, once you've built a couple of coasters or built a coaster and you start raking the money in, it really isn't a challenge at all, and that's a bit of a shame. It could really do with some sort of disaster, this mode here. It really could do with some sort of disasters in game. You know, maybe the machine going wrong or ride going wrong, causing a problem, and, you know, guests leaving the park. But they seem to turn up, they stay for as long as they've got money. Stick ATM machines down, they'll just get more money out normally. And you make money hand over fist.